With Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2 only a few days away, today guys, we're looking at the best combos for you to main in Season 2. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what combo you are going to be using in this brand new season of Fortnite, but we have to start off with the Star Assassin and the Icebreaker. This might not be the most tryhard combo in the game, but I just feel like it is a really good combo for you guys to start using. There is just something so cool about this. It definitely has been one of the more underrated skins this season as well. Not too many pros or streamers have been using it, but I feel like that really does give you guys an opportunity to make this one of the best skins that we do see. There's just something so cool about this skin. I feel like we definitely should have had some more edit styles for this though. That is definitely the downside to this. I feel like they could have added in more edit styles and it would have easily made this one of the best skins from Chapter 2 Remix, because it was added right at the end of that, just before we moved into Chapter 6. But another combo that was also added around the same time was Spider-Woman, and we did also get the Fiendish Wand as well. These are some of the best items for you guys to use, and definitely one of the best combos for you to main. I feel like this has been so good already. We have seen a lot of pros and streamers actually using this, and it is only going to get better in the future. Spider-Woman is one of those Marvel skins in Fortnite that isn't really from any TV shows or movies. It is actually just from the comic books, and over time I feel like this will only gain more and more popularity. We have seen some other skins like comic book Catwoman and of course Chani that are collab skins that have gained a lot of popularity a few seasons after they were introduced, so I feel like that is definitely going to happen with this skin as well. Obviously the downside to this is that we already have had a few Marvel seasons in Fortnite that have added so many cosmetics to the game, so we might have to wait a while before we do see these featuring in the store once again, but you probably won't have to wait too long before we see Shogun X and the Turbulent Blades added back to the store. Now, Shogun X was actually an item shop skin introduced during Chapter 6 Season 1, and this was also the boss that we had on the Chapter 6 Season 1 map, and I feel like this was such a cool change. They definitely revamped the loot island in a way that improved it so much in my opinion. I just feel like it has to be one of the best things Fortnite has done, and it definitely makes the game feel a lot more exciting. Obviously though, the Turbulent Blade will never be added back to the game, because Turbulent Blade was actually added with the Battle Pass, and I feel like it was one of the coolest Battle Pass skins that we have seen. So obviously if you guys were going to be using something like Shogun X and you did want to pair it with another pickaxe, and you could always swap this out for something like Silverhand's Katana instead, which is also going to look really clean. We need to move on though guys to a skin that has definitely been a lot more popular this season, and this is going to be Karuta Harley Quinn, and we have to pair this with the Harley Hitter. I just love this so much. I feel like this has to be one of the coolest looking skins they have added, especially from a DC collab. I mean, we haven't really seen too many DC skins being that popular or tryhard in Fortnite, but they definitely did an amazing job with this, and I feel like this is going to be one of the better skins that we do see moving forward. Obviously this is kind of insane though, because this is the third Harley Quinn skin that we have had in Fortnite, but obviously this wasn't added as an edit style. It was added as its very own skin, which I feel like was a big mistake, but again, that is what Fortnite has been doing with Harley Quinn over the last few years. They also haven't really added in too many pickaxes from the DC universe that works as well with other skins like the Harley Hitter actually does. I mean, the Harley Hitter has to be one of the best pickaxes from the DC franchise. It fits in with everything they have actually added, so there is no doubt this is going to be one of the best pickaxes for this combo, and I guess for any skin in Fortnite as well. Let's move back though to a skin that was added in Chapter 2 Remix, and this is actually going to be the Chaos Director, and we're pairing this with the Sharpened Shadow. This is one of the cleanest skins that I think we have seen. This was a remake of the Chaos Agent, and there is just something so iconic about this, because the Chaos Agent has been one of the best skins they have ever added to Fortnite, but obviously now that they have remade this in a female variant, I feel like it is going to be a much more tryhard skin. This is so incredible. I love this a lot. I feel like this has died down a lot though, which is probably the disappointing part about it. Obviously I feel like this has dropped off a lot, as the way it is with a lot of Battle Pass skins, so it is quite disappointing, but hopefully more and more people do start using it in the future, because there is just so much potential for these, and I feel like this skin could honestly be one of the better female skins that we do see in Fortnite. The Sharpened Shadow is definitely a new pickaxe that we have in the game though. It is one of the more interesting ones as well, but I just feel like it fits in with pretty much every single edit style of this, that we just had to pair these items together. We need to move on though guys, and next up we have Loveless, and we are pairing this with the Scully Scepter. This is another remake in Fortnite, but this is instead a remake of the Wildcard skin. This originally set you back 2,000 V-Bucks, but then of course Loveless was added with the Fortnite Crew bundle for $10 a month. but I feel like the major downside for this skin was that we only had the default style of this. They didn't add in all of the other super styles of this, which is what they are doing now with all of these skins in Fortnite. If they did have 6 more edit styles for Loveless, then it would easily be one of the best skins in the game, but unfortunately that isn't going to be happening anytime soon. But one skin that could get a lot more styles is going to be Aura, and we are pairing this with the Widow's Bite. I love Aura a lot. You can pick this up at 800 V-Bucks. The Scully Scepter as well is going to fit in with pretty much every single edit style of Aura that you guys end up using as well. We now have 3 different styles in the game, but it wouldn't surprise me if by the time you guys are watching this video, we have even more Aura edit styles in Fortnite, or even if they do remake this as well. I feel like it has been so clean already. It is only going to get more and more popular in the future, so I cannot wait to see what happens with this as we move towards Chapter 6 Season 2. Next up though guys, we have to talk about Kuno and of course the Leviathan Axe. This is another really clean combo in Fortnite. Kuno has been in the game for around the same time as Aura as well. It was introduced pretty much in the exact same season, but a lot more expensive for 1,500 V-Bucks. We have had a second edit style of this added since then, which definitely improves this a lot. I feel like it is one of the better skins we do have. They have of course introduced the Incinerator Kuno as well, but that was a separate skin which was quite disappointing, and I feel like it can be hard to find a pickaxe that fits in with this well, but the Leviathan Axe is easily one of the better ones. The Elite Agent and the Fiendish one though have definitely been a little bit of a better combo of late. I feel like this is quite incredible. The Elite Agent is a Battle Pass skin from Chapter 1 Season 3, and the fact that this is still popular today is just crazy to think about. We never really see any skin staying popular for at least a chapter, so the fact that this has been popular since Chapter 1 just makes it even better. Obviously you can always pair this with something like the trusty number 2 as well, but in my opinion it is just cool to change this up a little bit, and that is why I feel like the Fiendish wand is a good choice. Speaking about changing it up though, if you guys do want to use something even more unique, then of course Bracer and the Icebreaker is going to be a lot better. Bracer is one of the more underrated skins that we have seen in Fortnite. Not that many people have actually been using this, but over time I feel like it is only going to gain more popularity as we have seen pros and streamers like Clicks actually starting to use this. As he does start using it and other pros start to use this as well, I feel like it is only going to get more and more popular. This is definitely improving it a lot, and I feel like this is one of those skins that Fortnite could introduce so many more edit styles for, which would just make this even better. It is quite a cheap skin, coming in at 1,200 V-Bucks, and you can also pick up Pit Stop and the Joker's Revenge as well for that same price tag. Well, at least Pit Stop. The Joker's Revenge is a lot more expensive because you do have to buy it in the Last Laugh bundle, but I feel like that is why this is so impressive, because the Last Laugh bundle has finally returned to Fortnite as well. I love this a lot. This skin is just so clean. There are 4 different edit styles for this. It has been in Fortnite now for quite a while, so it is definitely one of the older skins that we're going to be talking about in this video, but I feel like it is one of those skins that you guys need to start maining for Chapter 6 Season 2, and hopefully it will only gain more popularity in the future as well. We don't know how many people are going to be using this though, because it has been in Fortnite for a really long time, but if you do want to use something that is a little bit newer, then I feel like the Lady of Cranes and the Gold Crow is going to be a better fit. In my opinion, this is one of my favorite skins Fortnite has ever added to the game. This isn't just talking about tryhard skins or just the more popular skins in Fortnite, but I honestly feel like this is one of the better skins they have actually made. We do have 6 different styles for this skin as well, because it is part of the Fortnite crew bundle though. We are only going to be getting 1 skin every single month for this, so obviously the longer that you guys are subscribed to this, the better it is going to get. Obviously a lot of people have speculated how good the Fortnite crew bundles actually are, with a lot of people saying they could be a lot better and some people saying they are already really good. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, but we need to move on guys to Nemia and the Star Wand. This is actually one of the newest skins in the game. This is one of the newest combos as well. I feel like Nemia is one of those more unique skins that we don't really talk about too much on the channel about, just because it is so unique, but I feel like that is what makes this so good as well. There are only going to be more skins added to Fortnite that sort of look like the regular tryhard skins that we do have, so by using something so simplistic, it is just going to make you guys stand out even more, which is definitely what a lot of tryhard players want to do, and that is why I feel like there is so much potential for this. Obviously, it can be quite hard to find find a pickaxe that fits in with this, but the Style one does a really good job, and I feel like this has to be one of the coolest combos that we do see at the moment. That takes us forward, guys, and next up we have the Aerial Assault Trooper, and we are pairing this with the Raider's Revenge. Now, this has to be one of the best combos Fortnite has ever designed, and it is one of the most OG combos as well, which is why I feel like this is going to be perfect for you guys to use moving forward. I mean, there is just something so crazy about this. Obviously, it is one of the most iconic skins in the history of Fortnite, and I cannot believe they actually added this back to the game. It is honestly one of the craziest decisions I think they have ever made, but there is something so cool about this, so hopefully as we move throughout Chapter 6, a lot more people are actually going to be using this as well. Obviously, if you guys did buy this during the very first season, you will have one of the rarest edit styles for this as well, which is the gold and black edit style, which is probably the best part about it, and I cannot wait to see more people using this in the future. One skin though that I feel like a lot more people are going to be using is the Night Conqueror, and of course the Sharpened Shadow as well. This is one of the newest skins in the game and is a remake of the Black Knight, arguably now the rarest skin that we have in Fortnite. This remake is really clean. We do have a golden style for it as well, which I feel like people are going to love even more, but obviously if you are a fan of the OG skin, then you probably just want to use the default style. I feel like the Sharpened Shadow is the perfect pickaxe for this. This is actually pretty new as well because it was added with the Haruka of the Mask skin, which is the Fortnite crew skin for February, so I really like these items together, and I feel like this is definitely a combo that you guys want to main, not only in Chapter 6 Season 1, but also into Season 2 as well. One skin though that has already been quite popular in the past is going to be the Polo Prodigy, and we are pairing this with the Harley Quinn Otsushi pickaxe. Now, the Polo Prodigy is a remake of the Renegade Raider. I feel like Fortnite have introduced so many remakes of this in the game already, but one of the major changes for this is that now that the Renegade Raider has actually featured in the store once more, I feel like this has died down quite a bit, which is why it is going to be perfect for you guys to start using in Chapter 6 Season 2. This is easily one of the best remakes of skins they have made in Fortnite. We do have two different color styles for this, a mostly black variant and then a mostly white variant as well. Obviously, I feel like both of them are going to work in with this pickaxe, which was just added for the Karuta Harley Quinn, which is easily one of the better pickaxes they have designed as well. We did talk about this a little bit earlier on, so we may as well move on to our next combo, and this is Midas Rex, and we're going to be pairing this with the Leviathan Axe. Now, this is not a combo that we talk about too many times on the channel before, because it is so expensive, because you have to get this in the Last Laugh bundle. That does set you back around $30, but I feel like it is so worth it, because not only is this skin really good, but all of the other skins in this bundle as well are just incredible. I love Midas Rex though. I feel like anytime Fortnite remakes Midas in Fortnite, it is always one of the best skins in the game, and I love Midas Rex so much, and the fact that this is so underrated today just makes it even better. The Leviathan Axe fits in with the theme of this. I feel like it definitely fits in with this skin as well. So hopefully it does become a little bit more tryhard during Chapter 6 Season 2, but something that probably won't gain any more tryhard status though is going to be Zadie and the Harley Hitter, and that is just because this is probably already one of the most tryhard skins in the game. Zadie is so tryhard, it is actually kind of hard to explain how good this is. I mean, I've always been a big fan of this. I love this so much. This skin has been so incredible since Chapter 2 Season 1 when it was first added. You can pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks, and there are 3 different styles for this as well, just making it even better. And you do want to use a pickaxe that is quite simplistic to match in with every single style of this, and that is why I feel like the Harley Hitter is the best choice. You can always swap this around if you do want to use a combo that is a little bit newer, and this is going to be Comic Book Catwoman, and we are pairing this with the Axe of Champions 2.0. I really like this skin. I feel like Comic Book Catwoman has been so good for such a long time. They absolutely nailed this skin. It is easily the best Catwoman skin that we have in Fortnite, but there is a lot of potential for other edit styles for this in the future as well, and I feel like they could make this a lot better as we do move throughout Chapter 6. The pickaxes as well from DC have definitely been some of the worst that we have seen, so we don't know if these are going to get better in the future or not, but I really hope they do, because at the moment the Axe of Champions 2.0 is probably one of the better items that you can pair this with. If you do want to use something a little bit more traditional though, then I feel like the Mogul Masters and of course the Raiders Revenge might be one of the better combos for you guys to use. These were introduced during Chapter 1 Season 2. They are some of the oldest skins that we have ever seen in Fortnite, but still some of the best as well. There is something so good about these. I feel like the only downside though is that these were introduced before we had edit styles in Fortnite, so you do have to buy each of these skins for 1,500 V-Bucks, which is definitely a downside to this. The theme with these skins changes all the time as well. We see a lot of people using the default style and of course the Great Britain Mogul Master, but I feel like some of the other styles are quite underrated, so if you do end up picking those up, then the risk is that they never really gain the popularity that they deserve. The Raiders Revenge though is a pickaxe that was introduced just one season earlier in Chapter 1 Season 1. It is one of the rarest items in the game, and even though this has now featured in the store again, I'm so glad this has kept its tryhard status as one of the best pickaxes of all time. That takes us forward, guys, to the top 10, and we have Haruka of the Masks, and we are pairing this with Wix Katana. This is just such a clean combo. It is one of the best Fortnite group bundles I think Fortnite has ever added to the game, and obviously as we do move throughout Chapter 6, we will see even more edit styles for this being added, and I just feel like this is going to be one of the best skins that we do see. The default style though is really clean. Obviously Wix Katana really fits in with this. You could always use the Sharpened Shadow, which was the pickaxe designed for this, but honestly I just feel like Wix Katana adds a little bit to it. But obviously for $10 a month, this is definitely worth buying. Obviously a lot of the Fortnite group bundles are really underrated, so we probably won't see too many pros or streamers using this, at least as we do move closer towards Chapter 6 Season 2. But if you guys are using this, then make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Obviously this is quite underrated in Fortnite right now though, so if you guys do want to use something that is a little bit more popular and tryhard than the superhero skins, and Kong's Battle Axe might be a better combo for you to use. Now the only downside for these is that the superhero skins have been in Fortnite for such a long time. They've been used by pretty much every single person playing the game, that they have started to drop off a little bit now in Chapter 6. I mean, that is always going to happen when you have skins that have been pretty much the best since Chapter 2 Season 4. They are quite expensive as well, coming in at 1,800 V-Bucks, and the fact that they haven't really made these better in any way, like adding in different customizable styles for these, I feel like is definitely a downside, and if they did ever change these around, they would definitely make them a lot better almost overnight, and they definitely would regain a lot of popularity as well. Let's move forward, guys, and next up we have Hatsune Miku, and we are pairing this with the 999 knives. This is a cell shaded combo in Fortnite, and both items are actually cell shaded, just making this even cooler. I feel like this skin was quite underrated when it first got added. Fortnite did a really cool celebration, I guess, to introduce this skin as well, hiding little Easter eggs and teasers for this around the Chapter 6 map, which was a really cool touch. I hope they do tease more skins like this in the future with secret little collabs just hiding around in different locations, because it was really exciting and definitely hyped up the community a lot for this skin to finally be released. The 999 knives though, you could actually get for free. This came to the game with the Juice WRLD skin at the end of Chapter 2 OG. It seems like a lot of people have been using these skins, so it makes sense that these pickaxes do become quite popular as well. Let's move on though to a skin that is a lot more recent, and this is Sparkle Diva, and we are pairing this with the Fiendish Wand. These were both included pretty recently in Fortnite. We had the Sparkle Diva added with the Chapter 1 Season 2 OG pass, which was just added to the game, and then of course the Fiendish Wand was really only added a few seasons ago, but these are some of the best items in the game. The Sparkle Diva has already been really popular among the pro and tryhard community, with a lot of streamers using it, and I feel like the Fiendish Wand has always been really good because it is a remake of the Scully Scepter and the Star Wand, two of the best pickaxes we have ever seen. If anything, this combo is only going to get better in the future, so make sure you guys do pick this up before Chapter 1 Season 2 does actually end. But we need to move on, guys, and next up we have Travis Scott, and we are pairing this with the Harley Hitter. I mean, regardless of how rare this skin is becoming, it is always going to be one of the best things Fortnite ever introduced to the game. This was with the Chapter 2 Season 2 Travis Scott concert. It was the only time that this actually featured in the store though, so it is one of the rarest items we have ever seen. I'm still a big fan of this. Fortnite did such a clean job with this, and if you guys do want to use this and stand out, I highly recommend using the Terminator edit style because it is so different to the default style, and again, no other pros or streamers have really been maining it. Next up though, guys, we need to talk about the Snowy Ops and of course the Candy Axe. The Snowy Ops is one of the newest skins that we have in the game. This was sort of added to celebrate Winterfest in 2024, but it sort of featured after the Winterfest update, which is why I feel like it hasn't been as popular as it could have been. I mean, if this was introduced as one of the free skins, then it would be so popular today, toys, so I feel like Fortnite did miss out on an opportunity there, but there is no doubt that the Candy Axe is the best pickaxe for this. I mean, it fits in with the winter theme perfectly, and it was one of the most OG tryhard pickaxes we have ever seen, which just makes this even more iconic. That takes us forward, guys, to Glitch, and we are pairing this with the Spectral Axe. This is one of the most underrated skins in the game right now, and I just had to include it in this video. I love it so much. You can customize this in so many different ways, and for 1,500 V-Bucks, I actually feel like this is a pretty good price. It is one of the only skins in Fortnite as well that is going to get an infinite number of edit styles, because it has edit styles with different wraps that you have. So with new wraps being introduced all the time, it is only going to get more and more styles. The other really cool thing about this combo is that the Spectral Axe matches in with pretty much every single wrap in the game, just making this even better. So even if you don't know what wrap you are using, or you don't want to change around your wrap all the time, this is still going to match in with it so perfectly. But we need to move on, guys, to the number 3 position, and we have Chani, and we are pairing this with the Axe of Champions 2.0. Now, a lot of you guys might actually not like this combo, but I feel like it is one of the best combos Fortnite has ever introduced. It has been one of my all-time favorite combos pretty much since it was added in Chapter 2, Season 8, but the downside is that this doesn't really feature in the store that often. I still feel like we just had to include it, though. With a 3rd June movie coming out, I feel like this could honestly be one of the better skins they do add, but a lot of it does rely on Fortnite collaborating with June again, because we never saw this featuring in the store once the 2nd June movie came out, or even when the June TV show came out, which I feel like was quite a letdown. So we may as well move on to a combo that is a lot better, and this is going to be Lara Croft, and we are pairing this with Kong's Battle Axe. I mean, we just had to include one of the most iconic skins in the game with one of the coolest and newest pickaxes as well. I really like this a lot. There is something so cool about this skin, and of course Lara Croft is one of those skins that has sort of been different to every other Battle Pass skin we have ever seen, because it has stayed popular since it was first introduced. That is something that we have never seen before, and I cannot believe this is still popular in Fortnite today. Kong's Battle Axe, though, is a cool way to customize this and make it a little bit more unique. I guess make you guys stand out as well, which is probably the coolest part about it. But if you guys are not a fan of this, then hopefully you are a fan of our number 1 skin, and this is the Renegade Raider, and of course the Raider's Revenge. This is going to be the best combo for you guys to main in Chapter 6 Season 2. We last saw this in the store right at the end of January. I'm so glad this was added back to the game. I've wanted this skin pretty much since day 1, because I missed out on buying it the first time it was added to the game because I didn't want to spend money on Fortnite. Now that it is here, though, it is so good. I'm such a big fan of this, and the best part about it as well is that even if you were an OG fan, you actually got super edit styles for this, which was a black and gold variant similar to the Aerial Assault Trooper, and I'm so glad that Fortnite decided to add these to the game. The Raider's Revenge is just a no-brainer for this as well, making it even better. But there you guys go, that is my entire video for the best combos for you to use in Chapter 6 Season 2. Make sure to let me know what combo you were using down below, and I'll see you guys next time.